Hello friends, let's draw the precision isomers of C4H8. First, we need to draw the carbon skeleton. 4 carbon atoms are there in the main chain. So the carbon skeleton has to be drawn. Carbon skeleton is being drawn now. And as it is an alkene, there must be a carbon to carbon double bond. So one carbon to carbon double bond is at the extreme right hand side I have mentioned, and remaining bonds we need to display. So this carbon 3 bonds are required that can be filled with 3 hydrogen atoms, and this carbon atom has 2 bonds already, so 2 bonds are required and that can be filled with 2 hydrogen atoms. And this carbon, it has 3 bonds already, so only 1 bond is required, and that bond can be displayed at the top and can be filled with the hydrogen atom. And this carbon atom has 2 bonds already, a double bond, so remaining 2 bonds are needed that can be filled with 2 hydrogen atoms. Now we can number the carbon atoms. That is, this is the first carbon, this is the second carbon atom, this is the third carbon atom, this is the fourth carbon atom. Why we have numbered from the right hand side? Because the carbon to carbon double bond is at the right extreme. So while we are numbering the carbon atoms, the carbon atom containing the double bond has to get the least number. Therefore, we have numbered from the right hand side. Now, as this chain doesn't have any side chain, any substituent, there is no prefix. So straight away, the root word we need to write for the name. So the root word, 4 carbon atoms are there in the main chain. So the root word will be but. The root word is but. Then after writing the root word, the location of the double bond we need to mention, that is at the first carbon atom. So that we need to mention, that is after but, then hyphen, then the location of the double bond, that is at the first carbon atom, then again hyphen, then we need to write the suffix. The suffix for carbon to carbon double bond is ENE. So the compound is EN. Once again, the compound is but-1-ene. So one structure we have drawn, but-1-ene. The next structure, next isomer for this C4H8, what we need to do, this carbon to carbon double bond has to be shifted to the next carbon atom. So the double bond has to be kept here in the middle carbon atom. So accordingly, we need to draw once again the carbon skeleton. That is, carbon skeleton is drawn. 4 carbon atoms in the main chain. Now we are shifting the double bond to the middle carbon atom. Now remaining bonds we can display. Here 3 bonds are required that can be filled with 3 hydrogen atoms. 3 hydrogen atoms. And this carbon, 3 bonds are there already. So 1 bond is required. That bond is with 1 hydrogen atom. And this carbon, already 3 bonds are there. 1 bond is required that can be filled with 1 hydrogen atom. and this end carbon atom at the right end, that is one bond is there already, so three bonds are needed, that can be filled with three hydrogen atoms. Now we can number the carbon atoms. From which side we can number? Any side we can follow because it is in the middle carbon atom. So we are numbering from the left hand side. 2, 3, 4. So at the second carbon atom as a double bond. As there is no side chain or substituent, there is no prefix. So straight away the root word for this compound is, what is that? Bute, because four carbon atoms are there in the main chain. So the root word is bute. After the root word, a hyphen. Then the location of the double bond we need to mention. That is at the second carbon atom, the double bond is there. Therefore, we need to mention number 2, then hyphen, then what is that? Carbon to carbon double bond is present in the structure. Therefore, the suffix will be ene. The suffix is ene. So the compound name is butene. In butene, the location of the carbon to double bond is at the second carbon atom. In but1ene, the position of carbon to carbon double bond is at the first carbon atom. Therefore, this but1ene and but2ene are the position isomers for C4H8. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing.